got some great you. I got some great you. I got some great you. Good morning, guys. I know that it's been a while since I have posted anything and given you any updates regarding my surgery, and basically what you've been experiencing is the exact same thing that I've been experiencing, and that's been waiting for all the insurance stuff to go through. Everything has been approved, and I actually have my surgery date, which is December 19th. I will be going in for my top surgery. I'm beyond excited, as you can imagine, after waiting this long. So I will be documenting all of that. My honey's going to be taping it. So she'll be following me that day from the moment I get up, which is probably not going to be very pretty, but I'm going to share it with you anyway, up until the time where they just won't allow her to follow me, obviously, into the operating room, and then have her catch up with me back in recovery, where you guys can sit there and make fun of me in my post-surgical anesthetic stupor. Some of the points that I just want to share with you that has been going on through this process, just so you can kind of prepare yourself with your journey and process through it, if you are utilizing insurance, if your insurance does help cover surgical costs. So a lot of what happened was making sure that all of the paperwork that was necessary, including letters from my primary care physician and my gender therapist, as well as a letter of predetermination. Your general practitioner needs to fill out your predetermination letter for your insurance company. So once all that is completed, make sure you have your surgeon's biller or insurance processor submit all of that paperwork all at once. When you kind of send it piecemeal, it just drags out the process even longer. As it is, even though my paperwork is all handed in all together, it took a good 3 weeks to a month for my insurance company to process the approval. Make sure that you get all your paperwork in together. The other thing that you want to take into consideration, and I may have mentioned both of these items on one of my past installments, but I have been working my butt off to get together as much money as I possibly can for my financial responsibility portion of the surgery, because even though my insurance does cover it, I am with a PPO, so I'm still obligated to pay for 20% of the surgery, and I also have to remember, and one thing that you should think about, is that you probably have a deductible, and the deductible has to be met prior to any benefits being paid out. So in my case, my deductible is almost $2,400. So at the minimum, I needed to get together $2,400 to pay my deductible on my insurance. After that, I will have a 20% responsibility on the total bill. Now, of course, this is after the deductible is paid. So I'm very fortunate that my doctor, Dr. Mort Rizvi, his office, their main concern is to make sure that we're getting the services that we need without having to stress out too much about the financial end of it. So they are willing to take what is my financial responsibility and split it up between 3 payments. I know that I mentioned once before, but again, I need to reiterate that one of the things that my honey and I had to plan for was vacation time. I purposefully stocked up my vacation time for this year. I've been with my company for approximately 8 years, so I had over a month worth of vacation time stocked up. So I'm pulling from that for the minimum 2 weeks recovery time. If we find that I need a little bit more recovery time prior to going back to work, I have that buffer. And my honey as well. We have to schedule around her vacation time as well, because she's going to be my caregiver. So whoever's going to be your primary caregiver, you're going to want to plan, their vacation time as well, if it's applicable. Beginning of next week, I'll be going into my primary care physician's office for my pre-op physical. So they'll be doing all the blood tests and all of that, x-rays, and for preparation for the surgery. At that point, once that is done, I can then make my phone calls to both the surgical center and to my surgeon's office to be able to get an approximate idea of what my financial portion is going to be. My suggestion is to sock away or secure as much as you possibly can as far as money is concerned to take care of your portion. There's a lot of guys out there that have GoFundMe accounts. That is a wonderful resource. I've heard of guys having fundraising parties to help. There are organizations out there that do assist with some of your costs. It all will seem a little overwhelming at first, but just take your time, do your homework and prepare yourselves, because we get very excited that this is going to happen. I'm extremely excited that this is going to happen, but from a standpoint of making sure that all the finances are taken care of, all the bills are still going to be getting paid while I'm on a commission. These are very real things that you need to consider. So, December 19th, I might even get brave and do an Instagram Live. I don't know. We'll see. So, also, while we're here, I really wanted to thank those of you that came out to the Museum of Latin American Art for my installation of the Ink Stories on Skin exhibition that's going on over there. It is still happening, by the way. It'll be going on until February the 3rd, and there are a couple of more participants that are still in line to get their tattoos. Amazing people, really amazing people that are involved in this project from all different walks of life. And the thing that I think was the most special in being involved with this exhibition were the people that were involved. Our curator, Carlos Ortega, such an amazing man, such an incredible mind to think to put this thing together. All the participants in the exhibition, we all come from very different backgrounds, and we're all now bonded by this experience. So if you do get an opportunity, I highly suggest that you go see the exhibition and come see the history of the tattoo art and the artists that are represented. It was a very interesting opportunity in seeing some of the history and background of the evolution of tattoo art. So highly recommended. So with that, I'm only have a handful of medic gigs that I have left to do to kind of sock away a little bit more money. So my time's a little more freed up, so we're going to be posting more frequently again. I thank you guys for your patience. Thank you so much for all of our followers. We're over 200 strong on the TGQ Instagram account, so thanks for that. It's really appreciated. So thanks again for watching, and we will keep you posted. Have a great day, guys.